What if I told you that your dream marriage isn't waiting in the future, but waiting inside your belief? Every time you ask, when will it happen, you push it away. But the moment you start living as if it's already done, the universe says, finally, they're ready. Your marriage isn't delayed. It's waiting for your energy to match its reality. There comes a moment when you must stop chasing the future and start embodying it. The marriage you long for, the love you keep imagining, the peace of waking beside someone who feels like home. It's not a fantasy. It already exists in the unseen, in the dimension where every thought becomes form. You are not waiting for it to appear. It's waiting for you to believe it's already done. The universe doesn't respond to begging or wishing. It responds to being. When you live as though you are already married, you step into alignment with the vibration of your desired reality. You stop sending out signals of lack and start radiating the frequency of fulfillment. The difference is subtle but powerful. One says, I don't have it yet. The other says, I am it now. The moment you choose the latter, your entire world begins to rearrange itself around that truth. Love is not something you find. It's something you become. You've been asking, when will it happen? When will I meet them? When will it be my turn? But every time you ask when, you are unknowingly confirming that you believe it hasn't happened yet. You're reinforcing distance between you and your desire. The universe mirrors your inner state. So when you see yourself as waiting, it keeps you waiting. But when you shift into the mindset of I am already there, the mirror changes. Time collapses. Reality catches up with your vibration. Close your eyes and imagine for a moment what it feels like to be already married. Not to a fantasy, but to your divine counterpart. Feel the calm, the comfort, the companionship. Hear the laughter echoing in your shared space. Sense the energy of love and security filling the air around you. That feeling, that quiet certainty, is creation's language. Every time you dwell in it sincerely, you are building the bridge from the unseen to the seen. Most people think they need to find their partner, but in truth, you only need to find the version of yourself who already has that partner. That version exists now, more confident, more peaceful, more certain. The key is to live from that energy, not toward it. Speak as they would speak, walk as they would walk, feel as they would feel. The more you live in that state, the faster your outer reality must reflect it. The universe operates by frequency, not frustration. It doesn't respond to where is it. It responds to it is done. You are always broadcasting a signal through your thoughts, emotions, and assumptions. When your broadcast says, I am loved, I am chosen, I am complete, you summon experiences that confirm it. When your signal says, I am still waiting, you attract more waiting. The law is simple. Reality is an echo of belief. The person you are destined to be with is already being drawn toward you by that same energy. They are feeling the pull without even realizing it. Every time you elevate your vibration by living in peace, gratitude, and wholeness, you make the connection stronger. The more you embody love, the more visible you become to the one who matches it. You're not chasing them, you're magnetizing them. The journey to your marriage is not about searching, it's about becoming. So how do you live as if you're already married? You start by shifting your self-concept. Stop identifying as someone waiting for love, and start identifying as someone radiating it. When you wake up, feel gratitude for your partner's presence, even if they aren't physically there yet. Speak your words as if they're listening. Live your life as though the union is already a part of your reality. When your thoughts and emotions stay loyal to that version of yourself, the universe has no choice but to comply. Remember, it's not pretending, it's preparing. You're not playing make-believe, you're tuning your vibration. The invisible world responds to the energy of conviction. You don't have to force anything to happen. You simply have to stop contradicting what you've already declared to be true. Each time you think, maybe it won't happen, you undo the power of your assumption. Each time you think, it's already done, you reinforce the bridge between imagination and reality. Think of your imagination as the seed, and your belief as the water. The more you nurture it with consistency, the stronger it grows beneath the surface. You might not see anything at first, but something powerful is forming in the unseen. Your only task is to stay faithful to the vision. Don't dig up the seed to check if it's growing. Water it, love it, and know that it must rise. Your marriage isn't late, it's in divine timing. When you live in this energy long enough, you stop feeling the need to ask when. You start to know it's already unfolding. This knowing brings peace, a peace that glows so brightly. It draws everything meant for you closer. Your calm becomes a magnet. Your joy becomes evidence. Your belief becomes destiny. The waiting ends not because time passes, but because you step into the vibration of now. Some people might say, but what if I'm just imagining it and it never happens? What they don't realize is, imagination is creation. Everything that exists now once began as an image in someone's mind. Your imagined marriage is no different. The moment you feel it with emotion, it becomes a living frequency. The more real you make it within, the faster it manifests without. What you feel consistently, you invite into form. Stop measuring your progress by physical signs. The outer world is just a shadow of your inner world. When you align inwardly, the shadow must adjust. Don't let the absence of evidence convince you that nothing's happening. The silence is where the universe does its best work. The unseen realm is always busy rearranging circumstances to match your dominant feeling. Keep your energy clean, your focus clear, and your heart steady. When you stop asking when, you free yourself from the vibration of lack. You enter into the state of completion. You stop waiting for love to come and start living as love itself. And that is the secret. Your outer marriage is born from your inner marriage, the union between your imagination and your faith. When those two align, nothing can stop the manifestation. You are the creator, the lover, and the beloved, all at once. This doesn't mean you isolate yourself or stop caring about connection. It means you live from confidence rather than need. You walk through life as someone already fulfilled, already chosen, already in harmony with their divine partner. That energy changes how people respond to you. It changes how opportunities unfold. It changes how the universe interacts with you. You become magnetic to the very thing you stop chasing. There's a powerful peace that comes when you realize your desire is already fulfilled. You stop competing, comparing, and questioning. You start celebrating, trusting, and allowing. That's when life opens up. That's when coincidences begin to align. That's when your person appears, not because you forced it, but because you became it. So stop asking the universe when and start thanking it for now. Wake up and say thank you for the love that already surrounds me. Live with gratitude for what's unfolding, not anxiety about what's missing. Every grateful thought strengthens the bridge between you and your manifested marriage. Gratitude is the frequency of having, not waiting. And the universe always multiplies the feeling of having. When the moment finally comes, when you meet the one who feels like home, it won't feel like a surprise. It will feel like recognition. You'll realize you've lived this moment hundreds of times in your imagination. You've spoken it, felt it, believed it, and now it stands before you as living proof that faith never fails. You'll smile and think, I stopped asking when, and that's when it happened. Because that's the secret most never discover. Asking delays, believing delivers. The universe isn't keeping love from you. It's waiting for you to become the vibration that matches it. The moment you do, everything shifts. The right person, the right timing, the right path, all align like stars rearranging themselves for your destiny. So today, stop questioning, stop waiting, stop wondering when your time will come. Start living as though it already has. Dress your thoughts in gratitude, your emotions in peace, and your actions in certainty. Speak love, think love, and be love. When you live from that truth, reality must follow. Your marriage isn't set in the distance. It septens in the vibration you hold right now. Walk with the confidence of someone already chosen. Feel the love before it arrives. Celebrate the union before it appears. And soon the world will reflect exactly what your spirit has been declaring all along. It was never about waiting for the right moment. It was about becoming the moment itself. When you stop asking when and start living as though your marriage already exists. You step into the vibration of completion rather than desire. The universe begins to read your energy as fulfillment instead of longing. You start acting, thinking, and feeling from a place of certainty. And that certainty sends out a signal far more powerful than any prayer of waiting. Each choice, each word, and each thought begins to align with what you already claim as yours. This is when reality bends to your conviction. Life rearranges itself around your belief, matching your inner story with outer evidence. You no longer attract from lack, but from wholeness. The absence you once felt dissolves because your heart already feels complete. What was once a dream becomes your dominant state of being. You become magnetic, not because you're searching, but because you're embodying. The marriage is drawn to you, not by your chase, but by your calm knowing. And in that calm, miracles unfold effortlessly. The universe doesn't respond to words alone. It responds to your emotional signature. Every thought carries a vibration, and your feelings amplify it. When you live in the emotion of already being married, you transmit a frequency of fulfillment. That frequency is irresistible. It summons experiences that mirror it back to you. If you walk in joy, peace, and certainty, your external world reflects that stability. But if you walk in doubt and need, the mirror only returns more waiting. This is why your energy matters more than your effort. The inner world creates the outer one. When your emotions are in harmony with your desire, manifestation becomes natural. The universe reads your state of being as an instruction, not a request. So speak less from I wish and more from I am. The difference between those two phrases defines the speed of your manifestation. Living as if you're already married is not about pretending. It's about aligning. It's stepping into a reality that already exists in the unseen. Every time you imagine yourself loved, cherished, and connected, you're rehearsing that vibration until it becomes familiar. And once it feels natural, the universe mirrors it effortlessly. People, opportunities, and coincidences begin to appear that match your inner energy. You stop chasing love because love starts chasing you. You begin to notice how calm replaces craving, and faith replaces fear. The energy of waiting fades, and the energy of knowing rises. You start speaking differently, moving differently, and expecting differently. This shift is what magnetizes your partner toward you. The question when becomes irrelevant, because you're already living in the answer. Everything in existence begins as an image. Your imagination is not fantasy, it's the workshop of creation. The clearer you see your desired reality within, the faster it becomes visible without. When you imagine your married life vividly, the laughter, the companionship, the warmth, you're sculpting it into form. The unseen obeys the seen within. Reality takes its instructions from the pictures you hold most consistently. The secret is emotional involvement. You must feel what you imagine as though it's real right now. That feeling is the signal that gives your vision life. The more you return to that inner movie, the stronger it becomes. And soon it's no longer just imagination. It's the seed of manifestation growing roots beneath your awareness. Faith and gratitude are the invisible forces that close the gap between desire and manifestation. Faith whispers, it's already done, even when there's no proof yet. Gratitude amplifies that faith by celebrating the unseen as if it's visible now. When you live in gratitude, your vibration speaks the language of abundance. You're no longer pleading with the universe. You're thanking it. That thankfulness multiplies blessings. Faith anchors you in certainty, while gratitude magnifies your signal of having. Together they erase impatience and bring your desired marriage into alignment faster than any effort of force. You stop waiting for signs, because your peace becomes the sign. You stop chasing evidence, because your gratitude creates it. To become visible to your destined partner, you must live as love itself. You cannot attract what you do not embody. When your energy radiates kindness, peace, and emotional maturity, the one who matches it cannot help but notice. Your glow is not in your looks, it's in your frequency. The more you nurture your inner world, the more magnetic your outer world becomes. Every act of self-love is a call that echoes through the unseen, guiding your partner closer. They feel the pull, even if they don't understand it. You meet not by accident, but by energy alignment. When you stop seeking validation and start being the vibration of love, your presence speaks louder than your words. You don't need to chase, you attract effortlessly. Your dream marriage does not live in the future. It lives in the now, in your belief, your feeling, and your awareness. The moment you declare it is already done, you activate it. The universe begins arranging circumstances to match your new frequency. The past no longer defines your expectations, and the future no longer holds your happiness hostage. You understand that time is an illusion, and creation is instant. The moment belief becomes stable, each day lived in certainty pulls the invisible closer into view. You no longer count days, you live in divine timing. The love you seek already belongs to you. It's simply waiting for your energy to acknowledge it. When you walk as if it's here, it appears. When you feel as though it's done, it manifests. Everything changes the moment you believe now instead of later.